Archangel Michael declares, "The heavens have said, and time is running out." The weight of this statement is not something to take softly. This is not a dream, this is not a coincidence, but a clear warning that cannot be overlooked. There are forces moving unnoticed, however, strong, molding the future of those who decide to listen and those who turn away. The route ahead is hazardous, clouded with shadows, and only those who are ready will find their way through a terrible ending looming for one who ignores the call. Archangel Michael and say, "This is the last warning, the final call is too late. Do not put this off as just another message. The repercussions are genuine, and they are nearby. Time is slipping by, and the indications have. I've been everywhere waiting for you." Notice a minute of quiet remains a heavy pause that feels like the universe is waiting for your decision. Do you listen, or will you let fate decide? Take it, of course, a terrible parting is woven into. However, there is still a possibility that just open your eyes before it's too late. Late. Type 333 to get the heavenly light. You've felt it, haven't you? That uncomfortable feeling in your chest. The whisper of a warning in your dreams. Certain moments appear to reoccur, as if the cosmos is trying to inform you something. This is not imagination. Is every sign you ignored was real. A piece of the puzzle, which is currently creating an image that is too clear. Denial. The wind has spread the message. The earth trembled beneath it. Now, the final piece comes before. What will you do? Some have decided to. They ignored it before, and their fate was sealed. The road to destruction has been paved with disbelief, but those who recognize truth will find salvation. This is not intended to scare you, but rather prepare. Archangel Michael urges, do not close. Listen to the voice that calls. Above. The choice is yours, but understand that with each moment of doubt, future changes. A tragic fate does not have to be yours, but disregarding this message will leave no escape. Type 777 to claim divine compassion. Before it is too late. Those who rejected the warnings, I assumed they had more. They proceeded to live as if nothing was happening, as if the heavens. We weren't begging them to listen, but time does not wait, and fate does not delay. There are whispers in the wind, signs in the sky, messages in the routines of your daily existence. It's hardly the first time the call come to you, but it might be. Will you finally? Some people call it intuition, while others call it fate, but the truth is far larger. The hidden powers of the divine. They have moved and are summoning you to get up before it's too late. Final moment. There will be no turning back. You were picked to hear this. Feel the urgency of this. Now, it is not by coincidence that you are reading this message correctly now. It is meant for you, and you only must decide what occurs. The next type 999 will incorporate the shield of divine protection. Those who have walked this path before you was granted the same choice. Some listened, their path was rewritten using. Others ignored the brightness and darkness engulfed them in ways they have never imagined. The signals are becoming stronger. The air is heavier, and the moment's short. There is no denying it now. The heavens are sending a final message before the doors close forever. the moment when everything changes. The disaster can still be prevented, but only if you act. Now, divine forces will not coerce you. They are merely warning. Guide, but in the end the option is always yours. Archangel Michael says, this is the final time the sky will speak before the disaster occurs. The words are finally, imbued with an intensity that cannot to be disregarded. The echoes of the past and the weight of the future meet in this one moment. Type 111 to surrender to divinity wisdom and be saved. If you wish to express you have the option to continue supporting. Give special thanks with contributions of up to $20. The shadows creeping closer. I have no compassion. They don't hesitate. Forgive, and they don't wait. They move. Silence strikes when least expected, leaving nothing but emptiness in their waking. This is not designed to scare you, but to awaken you and shake you from the routine drowsiness caused by blindness. Disbelief, because at the moment arrives, remorse will be a burden too heavy to bear. Some will say this is just another message, but down inside, you know it is more than. Something within you stirs. Something ancient, strong. You were supposed to hear this. Today, it is about more than simply one life. One fate is about the hidden conflict that rages beyond the capacity of human eyes perceive, forces beyond imagination at work, and the outcome is not fixed. Stone. Type 555 to select the course of light. Before the darkness claimed what it, the sky will darken, and the winds will wail in the final hour. Comes, the ground itself will quiver. The subsequent silence will be deafening. Those who have listened will be prepared for those who ignore the signs. There will be no second chance when the moment comes. No prayers will reverse what has been established. In motion, the warning is now. The chance is now. You know everything you have witnessed has brought you to this point. There is no such thing as a coincidence. There is such thing as random chance. You were destined to get this message, and alone must determine what to do with. Archangel Michael declares, you are being watched, led, and protected, but only if you might choose to accept the warning before too late. The moment hovers in the air heavily. With fate, the next move is yours. To make. Type 222 to get free from the route of destroy and welcome. Those who believe will see the light. The reality unfolds before them. Those who doubt will experience the weight of their hesitancy at the final moment. Fate does not show pity to those who refuses to see the path to salvation has been opened. However, it is restricted, and only those choose to walk. It will be. There is no going back once saved. There is no going back on the decision. The repercussions of disregarding what has happened disclosed. A horrible end has been written for those who choose to turn away. Are not. A danger is a certainty, one that has played out repeatedly for those who refuses to listen. However, there is still hope if you act. The warning has been issued, and now the choice is yours. There will be no further messages. More second chances. The final moment is near. 000 to embrace the ultimate protection. Before the heavens become silent forever, the air around you shifts heavily. Something unseen yet irrefutable. It's like the universe, it is holding its breath, waiting to see what you will. The message has been spoken, and now all eyes are on. You are Archangel Michael. States, the time of delay is over. Heaven has waited long enough. You can no longer push this away. Can you continue to tell yourself that? This is merely another passing. This is the final call, and beyond. It was merely fate. Remain somewhere in the distance. Something stirs, a force moves unseen but powerful. And with it, the weight of decisions. To be made, the way ahead divides into two, one leads to redemption. Other near the end that has already been type 888 to get the final seal of protection before it becomes too late. Those who have ignored warnings previously found themselves standing at edge of their own. They never seen the destruction coming, not because it wasn't there, but because they refused to see. Do not be like them. There is something deep within you who has known the truth. All along with that inner voice whispering in the quiet, the sensation that something greater is at work and has been guiding you to this. And now the truth lies before us. I am waiting for you to acknowledge. This is the final moment before everything changes. You felt the symptoms and saw the patterns, and now the warning is evident. Tragic fate is just minutes away, yet the hand salvation is still extended. Archangel Michael says, heed. Call or face what is coming. The skies cannot compel you to listen, but they won't speak. The moment of decision is now. Type 666 to break the bindings of darkness and step into the light. A deep quiet fills the space around you thickly with the weight of destiny. The road ahead is uncertain. What is certain is that time has passed. Whatever happens next is fully in. Some have received this message before, but they ignored it. They had more time to consider. The warnings were nothing but meaningless words. Then in an instant, everything was taken from your standing on the edge. However, you are not alone. The divine forces are watching, waiting, hoping to see what they have been attempting to show you everything. But they cannot make the choice for you. The final warning has been issued. The next move is up to you. Type 10 tends to embrace the final chance before the door closes. Forever the air crackles with something unseen, something strong. The universe changes as if preparing for what is to come. This is not merely a message anymore. Is a point in time where fate itself waits for your response. There is a small window where everything can be changed, however it will not remain open for long. The forces that move beyond this, the world has already begun its work somewhere where there is a clock ticking with each second that passes. Soon, the choice will be more final. Will not exist any more warning, no more second chances. Only the repercussions of your path. Choose. Archangel Michael says, the choice is before. Make it now, or face what comes next. The words weigh in the air heavily. With finality, there will be no more speaking after this. Type 1212 to step into the light before the darkness claims its own. Shadows move scarcely noticeable on the edge of your awareness. The hidden forces at action have already begun to shift, prepping for what is about to happen. Unfold. Whether it is salvation, you are totally responsible for the destruction. There's no time, for there is no longer time to hesitate. There's no more time to wait. The heavens have spoken their last. The only thing left to decide is what you will do. For those who listen, there is hope. For those who turn away, nothing remains but the fate that has already been. The final moment is sealed. Here is the message. The decision is yours. Accept heavenly mercy by typing 1414 before the heavens become silent forever. If you would want to express your support further, have the option of giving exceptional gratitude. With payments of up to $20, the sky is the hidden powers have already moved. Began there is no preventing what is happening. Coming, only preparing for it. Those who see will comprehend, but the ones the garbage will be carried away. Warning. Archangel Michael declares, this is the moment of the last call before the unseen takes its. Obviously, the weight of such remarks is heavier than anything you've ever experienced. The heavens have opened, and yet there are some who still hesitate. The choice stands in front of you like a door. It was barely cracked open, enabling only a glimmer of light. It will close soon. There will be nothing left, but finally, there will be silence. Come without. Please type 1616 to seal your name in the book of protection before the gates close forever. You have felt this before. That moment of unexplainable fear. Shiver down your spine, the odd feeling that something is watching it. Was not yours. The imagination was warning, whispering in the only way that knew. Those who ignored this feeling before are gone. Now, not by chance nor by accident, but they refused to see what it was. Their doom was right in front of them. Not harsh, it was sealed by their own reluctance to listen. The sky will alter. Final. Nothing will be able to halt what you've been handed. This moment. This is the last chance to prepare. Don't waste it. Archangel Michael says, this is the final word from the skies. After this, one destiny remains. The warning is the final message. Complete. The ones who act will be. Those who ignore will be saved. Forgotten. Type 1818 to break free from the cords of destruction before it is too late. Something is. You can feel it, don't you? The way the universe feels slightly odd, as if anything is shifting slightly beyond the edge of your vision is not yours. The forces are real, not just fancy. Beyond our world have already started to take their locations. The battle is not coming, it is already here. It is happening in ways that the human eye can't see, but the soul can. Feel. Do not believe that this is something that will pass. It is happening right now, even as you read these. The question is, will you listen before it is too? The warning was issued late. Given. The decision is yours, but after this moment, after this last chance, the heavens will say nothing more. Enter 1919 to accept the final call. Before the last seal, broken. Those who wait and hesitate. will find themselves imprisoned in the moment. They cannot escape. Those who act will find a path forward, a path through the darkness that is approaching. You must understand this is not a test, this is not a time to be taken carelessly. The sky don't speak without purpose, and they do not waste. When they communicate, they do so because something is coming, and now that something is here, it is moving. Watching it is waiting for the moment. When the final opportunity has passed, there will be no more time left. Archangel Michael announces the final second is the decision must be made. Now there will be no more warnings, more messages. This is the final time heavens will speak. Type 2020 to accept divine intervene before the unseen takes its final. A silence settles over everything, the kind that comes right before the storm. You have received everything you need to see the reality. The indicators have, the path has been laid before you, revealed. Now it's just a matter choose whether to go into the light. Being in the dark is no longer something will be chosen for you. You are the only one who can decide this. This is the last chance, the final instant before everything. Whatever occurs next is beyond words, beyond warnings. It is already in action, and only those who are prepared will witness the way through. The message is complete. Heavens have speaking. There will be no more after this. Type 2222 to claim heavenly protection. Before the last shadow, the final breath of time remains. In the something shifts in the air. Unseen but evident, the skies have been issued their final warning. The weight of fate is on your shoulders. Alone, there is no longer room for doubt, there is no longer room for hesitation. The decision you make now will echo throughout eternity. There will be no reversing it once the moment has arrived. Past Archangel Michael says the doors are closing, and with they have the last chance to escape what is coming. This is not the time to turn away. This is the final opportunity before the unseen power moves beyond reach. Type 2323 to ensure heavenly favor before the world changes. Forever, the wind carries whispering voices. Those that came before them neglected to listen to those who shouted out. Too late. They thought they had time. Thought the warning was nothing more than an illusion, but now they're gone. Cries are distant echoes, lost in the emptiness has already claimed them. Ignored the signs, but the signs did not wait for them to grasp. The identical instant is before you are now at the same crossroads. Chance, but this time you must decide. There will be no one to save if you decide to turn away. The sky is growing darker. The final indication is near. Type 2525 to align with the divine. Before the shadows fall, do you feel pressure in the air? The energy shifts around. Something unseen is observing. It does not hesitate while waiting. Forgive, it moves with assurance of fate. Individuals who are blind will not see it coming. It will take them like a thief in the night, without warning, without kindness, and when they realize what has, it will be too late. If this happens, you still have this one. The final moment or the decision is still yours. But eventually, even that will be taken away. Soon, there will only be what has already been written. Archangel Michael declares, the heavens have pronounced their final sentences. After this, there is only stillness. The ruling is definitive, and there will be no undoing what is to come. Type 2727 to obtain the shield of divine light. Before the doors are sealed. Forever the moment has arrived, just seconds before everything changes, whatever you choose. Now will be the path you walk. And once it is set, nothing will turn it. Those who wait will perish. There those who act will discover out the path through. This was always the law of the universe's unbreakable rule regulates all. The wind grows colder, the unseen presses closer. This is not a warning, this is your last chance before the inevitable takes its type 3030 to take your position. Among those chosen before the hour strikes, if you want to convey yourself, you have the option to continue supporting. Give special thanks with contributions of up to $20, there is no more time. The heavens have spoken, the unknown has moved. And now, all that remains is what comes. Next, those who comprehend will be those who turn away will be spared. Forgotten, the sky will split, and the earth will tremble, and the moment will come when all that was spoken becomes reality. The end is not something to be feared, it is something to plan for. For present, the choice is it has always been yours. However, following this, nothing much to say. The heavens will remain silent, and fate will take its effect. Archangel Michael responds, this is the last second before eternity shifts. There is no going back, there is just what happens. Type next. 3.131 to accept divine grace before the final seal is broken.